All right, I'm here with the 155-pound world bare knuckle champion, Police Gazette champion, Luis Palomino. Luis, what's going on?
What's good, man, G?
How you doing,
Good, good, good. Ready to go.
Hell yeah, man. We got a big event coming up. It's going to be Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 18 at the Hard Rock Casino. Coming up Saturday night. He's defending his title against Tyler Goodjohn, coming down from the UK. Let's talk about it. Let's get right into it, man. You know, what do you think the biggest advantage that you have against Tyler Goodjohn, knowing everything that you've been going through to train for this fight?
I just say my consistency, because you know, and I've said this in previous interviews, right? Like, people are judging Tyler Goodjohn based on his last fight, and nobody said it better than the famous Randy Couture. You're only as good as your last fight, and he's telling you this because, from what I think, right, is you got to look at it the perspective that everybody's going to judge you. Like, all the fans, the people, your friends, your coach, everybody's going to judge you according to how you perform last. So you're only as good as your last fight. But, you know, I'm not doing that. And if I judge him based on his last fight, then I'm just like one of the fans that doesn't really know, you know, everything behind this guy. There's a reason why the organization gave him a title shot right away, you know, and I didn't agree with it. I didn't never heard of this guy. But in UK, the dude put in some work. In UK, the guy, you know, as he always mentions, he was under the Anthony Joshua card in boxing. He had, I think, over about 20 pro fights. He had a pretty good record. And he's the undefeated champion, bare knuckle champion in UK, man, in England. So, you know, that speaks for itself. He's 4-0 in bare knuckle. He didn't look good, but because he didn't look good, because he was ridiculed the way he was based on that performance, something sparked. And this fight has been delayed for a long time. So he had time to train. He had the time to, like, make that switch and put in the work. And I believe that he's put in that work. I believe that I'm getting the best Tyler Goodjohn that ever was, because he knows that this is like that last opportunity that you get at a worldwide range. This is that moment that he cannot shit on, and I believe that he put in the work for that. So that's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for the best Tyler Goodjohn that ever was.
Yep. And he's been putting in the work, like you said. You know, there's been some comments you made about his training style. You know, he's training for a strongman competition or something. Like, what do you think about the way he's training? You know, the way you've seen it with you know, throwing the bags over his head and all the things that he's been doing.
Yeah, man. So I'm not a fan of his training tactics. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I can tell you this much, man. It seems to me like he's getting ready for, like you just mentioned, like a strongman competition and a marathon. And BKFC, one of the main reasons why it's so exciting, why it's growing so fast, is because BKFC is not a marathon. This is a sprint, and you got to be very smart about it. You know, he's training. He's talking about 7 rounds, and he's doing posts talking about, well, Palomino doesn't want to fight 7 rounds. Like, motherfucker, I don't need 7 rounds. I don't need 7 rounds. Maybe you need 7 rounds. Maybe you think you're gonna pass 5 rounds for some reason, but I don't see that. I don't see that. I fight to the best of my ability. He's not getting past the first round, and I'm not gonna be satisfied with that to begin with. I want to break something in this guy's face to begin with, you know? He disrespected me in my hometown. He took a moment from me that I worked very hard for. And then he's doing, you know, I think he mentioned something about doing 10-minute rounds. I'm like, what the fuck are you getting ready for? He's carrying around 300 pounds. Like, bro, we're meeting at 155. I'm probably gonna be like 165 the day of the fight. Like, you know, what are you training for? To lift your own body bag? Like, what are you training for? Like, I don't think he has the right training tactics. You know, I think that he's putting in hard work. I just don't think that he's doing it the right way.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna find out on Fight Night for sure. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And you know, I wanted to bring this up too. You know, you've definitely had some drama go down at previous press conferences. Obviously, you and Jim Ayler's had it. You know, we've seen what happened with you and Goodjohn when he got in the ring after your fight, after you won against Jim Ayler's. You know, what are we gonna see when this weigh-in happens and this press conference happens? Are we gonna see those fireworks? You think anything's gonna go down? Well,
look, from my end, you're not gonna see anything crazy, man, because I've waited too long to fight. You know, the only enemy that I have in bare knuckle is time. That's my only enemy. The fact that I'm 40 years old and as good as I feel like I'm in my peak of my life, and I feel amazingly physically. You know, and I'm very smart about the way I train. I'm very smart about the way I recover. You know, I'm running against time. And what I mean by that is I want bigger fights. I want bigger names. I want bigger challenges. I want to leave my legacy behind, like, you know, bigger, you know, with a bigger outlook, you know, and I want to be a big part of the growth of BKFC. So, you know, having that said, you know, this dude, I'm not going to go and risk anything that can stop this fight. So as long as I warned Jim Matters, that's my boy, and I warned him, hey, don't get out my face. As long as you don't step on my face where you're about to kiss me, man. I'm not trying to kiss no dude. I'm happy with my girlfriend. I don't want to kiss no dude. Don't get in my face where you're about to rub your lips on me, because I'm gonna fucking headbutt the shit out of you, to get you out of my face. And Jim Matters, it was in the controlled settings, because normally growing up, I do that when people wanted to jump me, because I wanted to get the first person out of there. Yeah. So I'll break their nose, and then whoever swings at me from the back, I could already attend them. But Jim Matters, I didn't intend to do that. I tapped him at 10%, maybe 15, and I got on my tippy toes to make sure I landed in the forehead, not break his nose, and not stop the fight from happening. I'm very professional, but don't get in my space. Yeah. Don't disrespect me to that point. The fight is the next day, man. Just do your show. If you want to do a show, want to talk shit, do your thing. But the fight is next day. It's not gonna prove anything. People are gonna stop it. Let's get to the fight and let's do it for real. Yeah.
So, what's your prediction for this fight? How do you envision this fight going down Saturday night for you?
I believe that it might go more than a round, and not because there's no disbelief in me knocking him out. That's not the point. The thing is like, okay, if you see my first fight in bare knuckle was with Elvin Brito. Elvin Brito boxed, and he ran a lot. Very hard to knock somebody out that's running, that doesn't want to trade. It was very hard. Elvin Brito landed one jab on me in 5 rounds. One jab. That's all he landed. And I've absorbed one jab in 3 fights. With this dude, he sees how Isaac Bailey Fleck came to trade, Jim Matters came to trade, and what happened to them? Night. I carry that type of power. I have that one punch knockout power. I just gotta clip you one good time and you're going night. I don't care who you are, you're gonna go to sleep, because I do it to bigger people with big gloves. So I'm very confident. I'm not worried about anybody taking me down, just wasting my energy on the floor with jiu-jitsu or grappling. So I'm fully confident in what I can do now. And all I gotta do is clip you. And I'm very smart about it, and I've gotten better with it. So this dude is gonna come and box. I believe so. He's gonna come and box. So it all depends on what kind of fight he's gonna come to give me. Because if he comes to make me chase him the entire time, I'm not gonna be stupid and run into something chasing him. You know what I mean? I'm not stupid, But I am looking for a knockout, always. So it all depends on how he comes. If he comes to trade with me, it's an early knockout, And if he comes to box me, I'm gonna outbox him, take him apart, pick him apart until I break something in his face and finish him anyway. So regardless of what, it's gonna be a knockout.
You heard it, knockout. It's ending early. Saturday night's gonna be an early night. Thank you, my champ.
Thank you,
appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
Absolutely. Check it out. Fight Addicts TV coming soon. We got Luis Palomino right here.
You're watching Fight Addicts TV, a cinematic experience.